Good morning. Chubby Cheeks. She almost took out the whole phone. She's mad at me. Okay, she's very mad at me. Good morning. It's fancy coffee time. How'd you sleep? Chubby. She's trying to knock over the phone. She's mad at us, okay? You know why she's mad at us? Chubby, would you like to tell our friends why you're mad at me? Okay, I'll tell you exactly why she's mad at me. Because she was trying to suffocate my face last night. And I may have needed to breathe. And I said, Chubby, no. You can't. She's trying to sleep right here. Okay? And listen. Do I understand that she is my stalker, clingy kitty? Absolutely. I accept that about her. Do we need to be suffocating our mother in the middle of the night? No. She doesn't understand though. She's had a hard life, so we forgive her sometimes. She fought for her kitty life out on those streets, huh? Yeah, and so she gets just a little crazy sometimes. This is from Daisy yesterday, just over here, trying to survive living with my animals. Look, I put my toasted marshmallow syrup in here, and I named it Marsha. Who loves the Brady Bunch? I love the Brady Bunch. Okay, we're gonna microwave this. Just a little bit more. Here she comes. She's getting Chubby Cheeks. She's mad at me. Oh boy. Can't be mad at me forever. No, you can't. You're not allowed to be mad at your mommy forever. I love you. Oh, did she actually just meow? She's really mad. She doesn't ever meow. Oh yeah, she's really mad. She barely has a voice. Like sometimes she'll go in our back room, Chubby, and the door will get shut. And she knows not to go in either one of the back rooms, right? One of them is my office, one of them is our spare bedroom. But she still insists on going in those back rooms. So we try to get her out. And she's like, no, I kind of like it here. I'm just going to stay here. So then we're like, okay, let's remember to open the door for Chubby Cheeks. And then a couple hours later, and we got to keep the doors closed because puppies can't get in there. You know, an hour later, we try to get her out. And she's like, no, still having fun. The other day, she was accidentally locked in that room all day long. Chef Mike is yelling at me. Let's froth her milk. That toasted marshmallow syrup has me in a chokehold. That shit is so good. So, I cannot stop drinking it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Ooh, that was an accident. Good thing my phalange was there to catch it. Okay, and then we gotta brew our Intenso double shot of espresso. Or Fortato. Are we doing Intenso or Fortato? I say we do, where'd you go? We're gonna do Fortato today. So yeah, and then this one is still the French vanilla caramel that I don't really use. I mean, I guess I will use it, but that toasted marshmallow is just so gosh darn good. You know, it's just, I've been looking for it for so long. Are you gonna brew? What's up, homie? What are we doing? Let's brew. There we go. Teddy the tea kettle needs water. By the way, this is my husband's new favorite birthday gift that someone ever got me. Do you want to know why? Because he uses it twice a day on our dog's food. And he's like, babe, that tea kettle's so much faster than warming the water on the stove. And I was like, isn't that nice? So this is now, it serves multiple uses. And this gets used more than Nancy Nespresso. I had 3 cups of tea again yesterday. That's the problem with this tea being brewed the right way. It's so good. It's so good. She's full and ready to go, or he. And then I took the time, because I've been making so much tea over here, I was like, oh, let me set up a little tea station. I'm so cute, aren't I? So I did a little thing of monk fruit sugar, and then I got my little honey thing, and a bunch of my little baby spoons. Chubby Cheeks, these are not for you. I know they sound fun, but they're not for you. So now I have a little station over here. I love these toolbox kitchen islands. There's nothing you can't do with them, you know? Anyways, let's wake up our soul on this cold ass day. I've come to the conclusion that it's not just the food I ate flaring up my foot. It is definitely the weather. Because I have been eating so damn good these last 3 days, and my foot is not improving that much. And I drank almost 2 gallons of water yesterday, too, because hydration plays a big part in arthritis pain. And I'm always super hydrated, but I was like, you know what, let's do a little bit extra just to ease this up. Yeah, no, it's not easing up, you guys. It's not easing up. So it's definitely the weather. We're supposed to get hit with a big winter storm. Let me get some of this foam. Damn, that's good. We're supposed to get hit with a big winter storm on Sunday. I was like, let's go. So I've kind of been unreachable for a lot of people. And I posted something yesterday about my DMs because I had someone who was very unhappy with me that I had not responded to their DMs. And that's why I posted that, because I understand that people see me as an inspiration and they want to share their story with me. And that is so brave. And I commend the bravery, because I know how hard it is to talk about things that you survived and share them with other people. And I've been very, very firmly told by my therapist, do not put yourself in the situation of reliving triggers. So there was a message I opened, and it was very, the woman that sent this message is one of the biggest survivors I've ever met in my life of every form of trauma. And I've experienced every form of trauma there is, so I get it. And she wasn't the one that was like mean to me about it, okay? But there was one that I opened, and you know, when it's an honor that people feel like they can open up to me like that. And so, like, my husband was standing behind me and I opened the message, and it's this long. So it's gonna take you 30 minutes just to read the message. And then I have to read that message, and I'm not just gonna give you some AI response. I'm gonna respond from my heart. So I don't handle DMs well. And I'm gonna be the one to say that, because certain things that are in your DMs that you send me are very triggering for me as well. I'm very proud of you for opening up to me. But the woman that was very upset with me yesterday, not the one that sent the first message, but it was like 7 or 8 messages where she's like going off on me because I have not responded to her. And she needs my help. I can fix her. I can save her. I cannot save anyone. Honey, I am doing my damnedest trying to save myself and give myself the life I deserve. One thing I've learned throughout this entire journey is that I have always had the power and the strength to change my life. However, due to trauma, due to coping mechanisms, due to things that I've experienced in my life, it took me a long time to get to this path. And the rest of my life is not going to be free from trauma. It's not going to be free from hardships. But now I know a little bit better how to cope with them because I've been putting in the work. So if you send me a message, please know that I may never read it, because there are a lot of things, because of how vulnerable I share my story, other people are sharing their vulnerabilities with me as well. And that is very triggering for my mindset. I don't even watch movies with triggers in them anymore. I mean, we watch like Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, 99% of the time I'm on my phone working. You know, I have had to really keep the mindset that what you consume will consume you. And some of the emails or some of the DMs that I've opened over the years, they take up my entire day, because I read something that puts me in a dark place in my mind. I relive triggers. That affects my subconscious. It affects my well-being. So no, I do not stay on top of DMs. And I want to say that in like the most loving way possible. If you send me a message, I may likely never see it. And the reason why I went and checked messages was because this person kept commenting, I sent you a DM, I sent you a DM, I sent you a DM. And I was like, okay, let me go check it. And I really wish I wouldn't have, because I was in tears at my kitchen table reliving something I went through, but from their story that they told me. And that's why I stay the fuck out of the DMs, you guys. I won't apologize and say I'm sorry. I don't check DMs. I'm not sorry, because it's what I have to do. I have complex PTSD, and I feel like me protecting myself and choosing me is what I need to do. And my therapist agrees. You know, she's actually told me to have this conversation on my page a couple of times, because when I have checked DMs, I've went in completely worked up, crying. I can't. I'm back to 5-year-old Desiree and feeling scared and hurt and lonely. And she's like, Desiree, you cannot keep doing. She explained to me I owe no one nothing. Okay, I already put myself out there and share my story to this extent. I cannot be expected to be anybody's therapist. I cannot be expected to help anybody. But what I do is I share my story to show you that my darkest time, where I felt the weakest in my life, when I was disabled for 5 years and I was an alcoholic, I'm sharing my story to show you that if I can come back from that and be where I'm at now, you can come back from where you are. So thank you for listening to that little rant, because people pleasing used to be like my top priority. making people happy. And that person that was like going off on me for not checking messages, they got blocked. I'm not gonna, you're not gonna blow up my comment section, send me 500 messages. Well, it wasn't 500. Okay, it was not 500, but it was multiple messages, and it went from loving and supportive and sweet, and they need my help and they need me to fix them. And then it turned into, I can't believe you're not responding to me. I've commented, I've done this. And then it turned into what a piece of shit I am because I'm not saving them. You will be blocked. I'm here for my story. I'm sharing my story, and that may sound selfish to others that I'm not willing to help you. I'm not a licensed professional, okay? I have paid a lot of money to my licensed professionals to get me to where I am today. So keep that in mind when you're reaching out to a content creator on the internet. Again, if you have shared your story with me, thank you. You are brave, and I appreciate that, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. However, I most likely will never open the DM. Because yesterday, seeing all that chaos in my DMs made me I'm like, okay, now I'm not checking it until 6 months from now. Like, before I'd look at them maybe once every 3 months. Now it's going to be 6 months. And I need people to understand that it's okay to have good boundaries like this. Especially with what I do for a living. So, yeah, I think that's it for that. But other than that, I had to get that off my chest because it was heavy yesterday. And my husband, he could see. He sees how affected I get, you know, when I read things like that, or even movies. We've had to stop movies in the middle of a movie because something happens and it wasn't like, you know, we didn't expect it to happen. It's like, okay, stop the movie. I can't watch this anymore. And that's my way of protecting myself, because I even stopped watching like Bailey Sarian, Murder, Mystery, and Makeup. That's one of my favorite podcasts in the world, okay? Stopped watching. Do you want to know why? Because it's all triggers, right? Like, who knew that me, being someone with CPTSD, watching Murder, Mystery, and Makeup, watching like real life crime shows is horrible for your subconscious. I didn't know that. I used to watch The First 48. I used to watch that. I used to watch all these real life crime shows. That is horrible for your psyche if you're a survivor of trauma. Because you're just putting yourself right back in it. You may not realize you're putting yourself back in it, but your subconscious does. And you can't control your subconscious, no matter how much you try. You can retrain your brain, but it's a constant work, okay? You can't, like, I could be like, oh, think positive. It's not gonna happen all day, every day. You have to stay on top of it. And one of my ways of staying on top of it is avoiding things that trigger me, that I know I've experienced trauma in. And I feel like that's definitely helped me get my head in a better place. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wanted to go back to the gym today. I don't know. I don't know, my foot is hurting. And I just woke up. And I really didn't, well, I say I didn't do much yesterday, but I did. I did a bunch of meal prep. I was supposed to take the day off. Good morning, baby.
How do I put in my order for coffee?
What, a fancy coffee? Chubby Cheeks, your daddy wants his fancy coffee. I don't know. Be super duper nice to the cute manager. Do you want coffee now? No, but later. Okay. Yeah, my foot is really bothering me bad. And I wanted to go to class tonight, but I don't know. It's got to be the weather at this point, babe. Because look how good I've been eating the last 3 days, and it's not getting any better. You gonna take today off? If you do, I'll pull some ground chicken from downstairs and go to the store and make chicken baby mama burgers. Maybe. I don't have anything planned for dinner yet, but I know my foot is hurting. I cleaned yesterday. I worked all day and cleaned. I took the day off from the gym, but I cannot sit around. I cannot sit around doing nothing. Ask my husband, I will lose my mind. So I did meal prep. I meal prepped egg bites. I meal prepped. What else did I meal prep? Why can't I? Oh, curry, cranberry chicken salad, and then a Middle Eastern chicken salad that is so fire. I've made Greek chicken salad before, plenty of times, but I've never made it this way, because I was didn't have all the ingredients that I needed, so I had to substitute some shit. This is fire. I put olives and celery. She came up, she was so mad that she almost knocked my whole phone over.
Sorry, Chubby Cheeks. I put yours on a plate and make it all special. Mommy just gives you the whole cat can like a homeless kitty. I'm sorry.
It's because I didn't, she was attacking me. She was trying to sleep on my face last night and suffocate me in the middle of the night. Are you serious right now? Chubby Cheeks. Hey, guess what? When you got locked in the room the other day, guess who it was that accidentally forgot you in there? It wasn't Mommy. Chubby Cheeks. Chubby Cheeks, listen. Chubby Cheeks, do you remember that one time that I brought you home from the Airbnb and you became my kitty cat? Do you remember that, Chubby Cheeks? That wasn't Daddy who wanted to bring you home. Hold on, now he's trying to brainwash her. Come here. That wasn't Daddy who tried to bring you home. Daddy didn't want to bring you home. Mommy is the one that wanted to bring you home. He said no, and we had to tell the people on the book of Places, Things, and Faces to tell him to tell you that, or to tell him that we were bringing you home. Okay? Chubba Wubbas. Well, now he made her even madder. Good job, honey. Anyways, mamas, come here, don't be mad at me. Because I pulled her food out and I didn't even get a chance to get it on a plate for her, okay? I didn't get she like 1 can of food lasts her like 4 days. I didn't get a chance to put it on a plate for her. I put it on the counter and that's when she was trying to knock the phone over in the beginning of the video and then I forgot about it. Come here, Chubbas. Mommy will put it on a plate for you. Here you go, Mama. She doesn't really eat much. Just 1 can will last her like 3 or 4 days. Do you see him trying to win over my Chubby Cheeks? He can try all he wants, but she's always gonna be a mommy's girl. Her mommy's. She will always be a mommy's girl. Daddy is second best in her eyes. Now, if you ask Sissy who's number 1, it's always gonna be her daddy. If you ask Belugi who's number 1, she's gonna be tied between Mommy and Daddy. If you ask Daisy who's number 1, it's gonna be Mommy. Mr. Chinkertons, he just doesn't like anybody. That's the true story. He used to like us, but not anymore. He's just a mean old grouchy cat. We still love him though. Maybe do my hair, makeup, and get all cute for some videos today. I don't know what I'm gonna film, but I'm definitely not going to the gym with my foot hurting like this still, so there's that. But anyways, things I'm grateful for, my Chubba Wubba Cheekies. Even though she tried to suffocate me in the middle of the night. Fancy coffee gets the day going, right? Third thing I'm grateful for is my husband, even though he woke up extra sassy today. But it's okay. He's lucky I love him. All right, Mom, I hope you have a wonderful day. Tell me the things you're grateful for, or you don't have to say it. You can if you want to. Thanks for listening to my rant about DMs. It was a heavy day yesterday. And I always feel bad when I put down a boundary. I always feel bad when I put down a boundary. But my therapist is going to be so proud of me. Okay, love you. Bye.